I am unable to find scissors. You said more like whining. Why you need scissors, Ryan? Just tear the parcel like you usually do. Like kids, you pouted and stomped your feet and said, no, I can't do that. I ordered such a beautiful dress for myself. What if it got damaged? You said, sulking, making him sigh and get up to find you the pair of scissors. After a while, he successfully gave you your thing and again sat to work. It was Monday only, but he was going to office a little late. He wanted to relax a bit more. You again came running from the closet and sat beside him with a sad pout. What now, Ryan? He asked and looked at you. I don't know where the hell I kept my parcel in excitement now. He slapped himself on his forehead with his hand. You forget everything in excitement, don't you? He went to the closet room, followed by you like a lost puppy. He chuckled seeing your sad tiny figure in the corner at the room from the mirror when he was trying to find your dress. And finally he spotted the dress. Here you go. And before you say, here are the pair of scissors as well. After a while, you came out being all ready. Okay, I'll be leaving. Don't worry, I'll come before little Ari came from school. You were very excited to meet your friends. But he stopped you. You imagined something romantic, but you just felt a pair of jacket. Yeah, what are you doing? How will I flaunt my dress with this on? Then carry it with you. I don't want any idiot to get a reason to talk to you by giving his jacket, especially your friend. He's not an idiot. You saw him rolling his eyes. If you have this much problem, then why don't you come with me? For sure, I don't trust your that male best friend. You got all angry hearing that, but his next word made you all trusted. But I do trust my wife. He forcefully made you take the jacket with you, but also kissed your forehead before leaving to relax your sulking mood. He sure knows how to calm you and soothe your all those tantrums. Time skip to afternoon. It was around 2 p.m. and Ari came from the school. Now, after changing her dress, she and you were there to have the meals. After feeding Ari, you went to the kitchen to get her favorite juice and made her go to her room. You also started taking a few bites. But you had stopped after you heard her scream. You immediately went, come on, baby, don't be scared. What I taught you? Be a strong girl. But after she wasn't, you finally went to her. Time skip after 1 hour. You open your eyes, feeling your entire body all sore. Your eyes scanned the room completely to see he was sitting near you, holding your hand. Before you could say anything, he embraced you. Careful, Ty, it's. You barely managed to whisper because you were in. He immediately let go of you, hearing your painful voice. It's still hurting? Wait, I'll call the doctor. The doctor is actually your friend's mother. How are you feeling, dear? You're lucky, Ryan, that you just had one bite of, or else. She had almost stopped hearing that. She wanted to ask if you will be okay now, but before you could say, he asked, will she be okay? What else we can do to make her all fine? Will that poison have any negative impact on her? She's in pain, doctor. What will. He was about to say more, but you gently held his hand. Let the doctor speak. He noticed looking down. You could see his red, swollen eyes. Since you only took one bite, you got saved. You nodded, but being thankful, but your mind went to something and you started panicking. Hari had meal in my same plate. Is she okay? I held your hand tightly and stopping you from panicking. We got her checked. She's all fine. It's not even 6 months of our marriage. Who would try to do this? He kissed your forehead and pecked your lips. Don't stress yourself, I promise. He was all angry, and now comes someone can hurt you in Kim Mansion. I stood there with you for the entire afternoon and evening also. But then he had to leave to make sure that Irie don't stop crying and have her meal. Time skipped to midnight. You woke up feeling someone's touch and presence. You panicked and immediately woke up, but your eyes softened seeing him looking at you lovingly. You almost gave me a heart attack. I thought a pivot came inside. Before you could say any further, you tried holding his collar, but he I wasn't able to sleep thinking what could have happened today in my absence. He said, sitting on the bed, and made you sit on his lap gently. I'll leave if you want, but please let me be with you. Let me feel your presence, he said, making you smile. Is it still paining? You nodded. Just my arms and leg. It will take time, doctor said. Your upset voice made him sigh in defeat. He kissed your forehead and then gently laid you to the bed and covered you with the blanket. I swear I'm not going to leave whoever have done this. He started patting your head to make you fall asleep. Time skip after a few hours. No, few days. No, you can't take her away from me. I had enough of this Kim family. This marriage was done because of Vayan's father, but I would have never let her get married with you. Mom, why are you? She yelled at you, making you shut. You loved him like anything, right? What happened to you in his mansion? And even after 1 week passed, he is unable to find the real culprit. How can I let you go to his mansion, Vayan? Mom, I got discharged today only. Let me relax for a while. What are you doing? Let me go with Thai. If you go with him today, Vayan, then you lose the right to call me mom again. Your and Thai's eyes widen. Sorry, Thai, but I'm a mother and can't send my daughter again to. You also have a sister, right? If she was in the same situation, will you let your brother in law take your sister? Will you not take stand for your sister? Thai's grip on your hand loosened. Your mom took your medicines and your luggage, which had your clothes you were using in the hospital, and took you away from there. All the guards and maids were busy. The only person who was there was Ari, and that too was the opposite side of the camera. But that child can't do anything. What went wrong? He sat on the bed, being all upset and sad. Your mom took you away from there. Time skip to your house. You were sitting on the bed, but your mind was wondering, was he okay? His face when your mom forcefully took you was making you all worried. Your phone rang without even seeing you pick the call. Are you okay? How come I picked the call and wondering only? Don't worry, I'll not let you stay there for long. I promise. I'll wait, Mr. Arrogant. Have your meal. After making Ari sleep, I'll come again at the midnight. He smiled and hummed in response. You had your meal and medicines? Mom made me eat everything with her those glaring eyes. To be honest, I missed you. I didn't even got to throw any tantrums. That means I was spoiling my wife here. Huh? You giggled, making him chuckle. You laid to the bed, continuously talking to him. After a while, you started feeling sleepy and went back to sleep. He chuckled, hearing your soft notes, and cut the call. He went to see
In
Ari,
living
but
room, still
she
not sleepy.
was playing
Then his
with
mind
her nanny.
went to what her teacher said on call. She's not doing her homework these days. He held Ari's bag and started taking out her notebooks and books. He was checking all the notebooks and stuff, but his eyes widened after he found a small glass bottle inside. His eyes widened seeing that. Glass thing in a kid's bag? He was about to yell, but his blood froze after he smelled it. It was the same smell which Ryan's bowl of soup had that day. That means, Ari, he checked the bottle and he saw that the bottle had vitamin written on it. Ari mixes 20 ml syrup in Ryan's food thinking it is a vitamin. But it is. He turned to see Ari looking at Thai with fearful eyes. Thai took a step forward, but she started crying. I just wanted to make Mama strong, so I mixed it. I didn't want it to hurt Mama. She started crying heavily and was scared going near Thai. The poor kid wasn't even at fault. No, baby, you did nothing intentionally, he said, hugging his child in his arm tightly. After Mama's doctor said she was not taking her meals properly and body was feeling weak, I was scared. What if she also left us like our first? I just wanted to help Dada, and I mixed the vitamin syrup given by grandmother when we visited her. Thai's eyes widened and he gritted his teeth in anger. Shouldn't be shocked after what that. I always forgive her because of Dad, but not this time. Time skip to another day. He came back to Kim Mansion the next day only. After your mom got to know the entire truth, she was shocked and also guilty for pushing Thai and Ari away from you. The fact that even that little kid loved you this much to care for you, but someone else took advantage of that poor soul. Ari cried like anything in your arms, making you panic. But she was finally calmed down. Finally, he said while back hugging you, who was looking outside the balcony. I was at mom's place just for 2 days. Stop being dramatic. Mr. Kim, you said, turning around and wrapping your arms around him. He pulled you more close to him. You blushed and had a proud face when he called you a tigress. But it soon turned into a nervous one after he all of a sudden pinned you to wall. 1 week in hospital, 2 days in your mom's house. I guess that was enough. Then, if you think it is not too much time, then maybe I should show you how much I missed you. But before he could pick you up in bridal style, you pushed him and tried running away, but your heart skipped a beat after you saw your hands were handcuffed with him. Do you think you became a mafia without any skill? Worry about yourself. You're handcuffed with a mafia locked in a room with him. What will you do now? Shiver ran to your body, feeling his hand. Wait, mister. But you turned your head to other side. But you gasped after your doe eyes met his serene one. But his dominant gaze immediately made you look down. Don't break your eye contact. Let me read those poetic eyes of my writer. From when a mafia can read poetic eyes like mine, Mr. Kim? From the time you didn't even realize. Let me show you how much I can read you like an open book. It's gonna be a little hard for my soft girl, though, he smirked. Time skip to next day. The next day, Ari went to school after breakfast, but you went back to sleep. After yesterday night, you were really tired and wanted to sleep more. Meanwhile, Tai wore his suit as always and left for his special work. Tai entered in his basement to hear a woman sobbing uncontrollably and a man screaming like anything because. Did you like the surprise, Mrs. Kim? Your brother with such a beautiful. Please, please leave my brother. I'll never try to do anything with your family, not even touch Ari and Vayan. Oh, too late. You should have thought before you manipulated my daughter. She was in a grandparents' house for fun, but what she got in for having fun, huh? You and your brother really made a very good plan to kill Vayan and then make me marry your brother's daughter and then slowly take our money and run away, huh? How does it feel when Dad left you after knowing what you did to Vayan and what you can do to her grandchild? Be thankful that I'm not doing anything to you just because you are my dad's wife. Be thankful. But anyway, as I promised, if your brother survives, you'll get the divorce papers soon and most probably